Checking in for the Celtics.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Jason Tatum comes in.
D'Angelo Russell.
The professor subbed in for Patrick Beverley.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer. Celtics substitution. Substitution on the board.
No let up.
Good stuff.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Buries it from outside.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close.
Minnesota foul. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble again.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
That's the end of the game. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
Frank, I feel like I've been neglecting you lately. You got a question for me?
Hey, congrats on the win. But it looked like the other team had your defense figured out, though. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a good game, and they made some tough shots, too. And I mean, look, sure, we could have probably shut them down a little sooner, but we got the stops when we needed them, Frank.
Yeah, but what role did luck play tonight, though?
Man, luck has nothing to do with it. Over a long enough time period, the percentages, they just don't lie. We were the better team, and we proved it tonight.
Okay, all right, thanks.
take a look around. Have a good one.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
Tipped. Halliburton outside. Pass to Barnes. The shot that time not on target. And Boston going the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Boston. Bagley sets a screen. Here's Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Bagley, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Outside Barnes. Halliburton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bagley. It's Barnes on the wing. Shoots over Tatum. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
Here's Lynn. 11 points for him last game against Utah.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, you saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting and assist numbers and got himself nominated for Most Improved Player in 2019.
So it's Sacramento now. After the basket by Boston. Three-pointer, Fox. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams a screen on Fox. Pass to Williams. Outside, Brown. Pulls it from 20. The professor with a bucket. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Barnes passes to Fox. Tries the spin move. 10 feet away. And there it is for him.
Such a multi-talented threat on the
The assist, 8B. Celtics call time.
To change it up.
Sacramento calls timeout.
All right, fans, that was your 916 crew.
The Kings trailing. Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Jason Tatum, Robert Williams out there with Bryn Forbes. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. Now here's Davis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. There's a screen by Lynn. Just 5 to shoot. Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league.
Shooting for Sacramento, Tyrese Halliburton, taking 2 shots.
And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Steps back. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Fox.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the inside. Tatum against Davis. Barnes with a screen on Tatum. Davis from long range. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's the professor. He's covered by Fox. Williams a screen on Halliburton. Down low. Pass to the professor. Barnes with the rebound. Sacramento shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Halliburton goes. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact.
At the line for your Kings, Tyrese Halliburton. at the line for 2.
Thrive in the league today.
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Barnes with a screen on Brown. Halliburton against Brown. Now here's Halliburton. He's covered closely. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's the professor. And the three off target. Tatum against Halliburton. Barnes doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. To the paint. Pass to the professor. Williams a screen on Fox. Hauled in by the Kings. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Well, guys, the professor in the last outing against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He dropped 19 points, and if you want to know how aggressive he was, check out how many times he got to the free throw line. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. You have to love the intensity he showed last time out.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight might be more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send two in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays so critical.
Now here's Fox. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. He takes it in. Second shot opportunity. Lynn is good. Lynn's got his first points of the night.
Well, just...
Boston timeout call.
And the Kings going with a whole new...
Checking in for the Celtics. That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Kings 24, the Celtics 19.
Well, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Barnes and Bagley in it forward together, and it's Lynn in at the center position. That's the five out there for the Kings.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
Lynn kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession.
Sacramento ball.
Shot clock at 3. Goes up again.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end. And Jason Tatum gets in the space of the shooter. That's nice.
Brown can't hit. The Kings leading. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Brown. Barnes passes to Fox. Inside. Here's Lynn. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. And of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first personal foul.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Fox outside. There's a screen by Lynn. And he lobs it up to the rim. No good there.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Pass to Fox. And there's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Kings lead by 2.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast. Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The Kings have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. From 10 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
He gets it in there. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Here's Lynn. Pass to Fox. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's the professor.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's Williams, high post. Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. The professor. He buries it from 3. And now a 3-point Boston lead.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Now a timeout.
Just you wait until we start caring. Then it's on.
Celtics call timeout.
Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Patrick Beverley, and it's the professor in at the shooting guard position. Releases. They get it back. Here's Portis. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
This guy, an explosive athlete, Victor Oladipo, no doubt.
Here's the professor. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
So they take the lead. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Victor Oladipo makes just enough threes that you've got to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Outside, Williams. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. A nice shot by Brown.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Oladipo against Brown. Now here's Fox. Not a lot of room. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And it's the professor missing.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Barnes. Here's Perkins. Beverly defending. Perkins' shot is good.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's the professor. That one's what?
That's the end of the game. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please make sure you get...
Yeah, Frank, what do you got?
Hey, look, I noticed this team seems to be really coming together right now, despite the close win. Now, is that how it...
Definitely, Frank. You know, you can... Andrew, man, it's been too long. What's going on?
Mind if I get...
You know what? Let me rephrase that for you.
Okay, got it. So then...
You know, like, this is why I like you.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And with a grueling season ahead, Steve, we're already seeing load management for a number of players.
Kevin, player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Load management, some people agree, some people don't. But minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league.
Westbrook finds James. Westbrook with a screen for LeBron. Shoots over Portis. James misses. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. The kick out to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Richardson with it. Williams picks him up. Richardson, no luck. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Here's James after the basket by Boston. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about LeBron's strength, flexing on the D by powering through the contact.
And stolen by Richardson. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. And LeBron throws it down.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
And Boston has possession after LeBron James's miss. Tatum passes to the professor. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Richardson against Brown. Down low. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Tatum. Williams a screen on Westbrook. Here's the professor. And Davis sends it back. To the middle. And finished off by LeBron.
Very athletic move by LeBron.
Celtics ball time.
Good substitute. Lakers leading by 4. On the court right now for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Portis, and it's the professor in at the 1. Now, here's Westbrook. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Shot clock at 2. Richardson, good.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Portis against Covington. Passes it to Tatum. Here's the professor. Launches a three. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist.
3 points.
The professor's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, we know that MP is a very well-rounded person off the court. Greg, you and him have gone out to dinner. He has quite the interest in music, mainly making his own.
And I don't know if he'll put out an album like Damian Lillard did, but there's a strong connection between basketball and music. MP clearly has that passion within him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Covington with the bucket.
All-out effort all the time. Covington was undrafted, and he's worked his way into NBA minutes.
Now, here's Brown. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Back to Tatum. The pass to the professor. Puts it up from 17. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Outside Holiday. Rebound by the Celtics.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's the professor. Boston. No good that time either. And here's James. They'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Richardson outside. James sets the screen for Richardson. Puts the move on. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And that one drops.
And Brown is a very unselfish player, always willing to whip the ball over to an open teammate.
Westbrook dishes to LeBron. Pass to Richardson. To the inside. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Torrey Craig. Robert Covington.
Substitution on the court. That's the end of the first half. For the score, the Lakers 40. The Celtics 29.
Competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
You've got Josh Richardson. LeBron James is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Holiday in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
And that one, good. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
No good from the professor.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
James, the pass to Westbrook. Richardson left side. He feeds it to Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Robert.
In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Here's the professor. 8 points for him.
Well, MP isn't just making headlines on the court. It was announced that he has partnered with Gatorade.
You know, this is big, I think, Greg, for MP. Gatorade doesn't just partner with anyone. They recognize his star potential and knew they had to make him part of their team.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Brown. He has 5. Here's the professor. Second shot opportunity. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
LeBron against Portis. Williams with the block. Here's the professor. 10 points for him. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And a wide open look for James. Gets a very good look and converts. LeBron's got 4.
Celtics call timeout. Bam! Your Lakers girl.
For some changes, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Robert Covington. And Lee's subbed in for Josh Richardson. Celtics trail by 14. Time now for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they're hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
Number 20. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook.
Hardest job.
Checking in for the Celtics. At the line for the Lakers, Quinn Cook. Shooting 1. Celtics call timeout.
That's good from Cook.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Celtics trail by 7. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Boston. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Patrick Beverly out there with the professor. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Tatum. James, a screen on Beverly. Here's Cook. And again, the Lakers no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's the professor. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's the professor. He's covered by Westbrook. The professor passes to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's the professor. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 15 points for the professor.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Here's James. Rebounded by the Celtics. Beverly's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots it up. Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes in there. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Celtics substitution.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Tatum passes to the professor. Williams a screen on Westbrook. Here's the professor. And the three off target.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Pass to Craig. Back to LeBron. Craig sets the screen for LeBron. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Cook. Now here's Richardson. Outside Westbrook. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boston ball.
Holiday's checked in.
Justin Holiday.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Williams finds Portis. Portis a screen on Westbrook. Here's the professor. No good from outside.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Sometimes you have to sit back and enjoy the show.
My phone died, Patrick. My phone died, Patrick. My phone died. My phone died. My phone died, Patrick. Fuck, my fan's still on. My phone died, Patrick. Alright, Pat, I'm charging my phone now.
Legend. Appreciate what we are watching.
Williams a screen on Westbrook. The professor passes to Williams.
Oh.
That's his second personal foul. The fourth team foul. Shooting for Boston. Robert Williams.
Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove.
Williams!
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to not.
Why you leaving on the ground? Is so good?
Celtics call timeout.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Portis the screen. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's the professor. James covering. It's good. Nice touch there from the professor.
Ankle breaker.
Love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And there's the pass to James. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Portis. Here's the professor. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot. Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Ankle breaker!
Los Angeles calls timeout. Hey, fans, who wants a 3-2-3?
Patrick, answer the phone.
go down to the sideline. Catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. This is still a close game, and he told us guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
Thanks so much, David. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Westbrook. It's off. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are all tied up. We're heading to overtime. Who wants to be there? Make some noise. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this.
Celtics substitution.
Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Williams. The professor comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Pritchard. Russell Westbrook out there with Richardson. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's LeBron James. And it's Holiday in at the small forward position.
Patrick, answer my goddamn calls.
Boston timeout call. All right. Look who's coming under the court. It's loud. Here they are. Your record.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Portis against LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Gosh, Patrick, you suck, man. You suck, man.
Try to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball. And he did that.
6 on the shot clock. Covington setting the pick for Westbrook. Off target from three-point range.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
No good from the professor.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
LeBron with it. Picked up by Portis. And LeBron throws it down.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
Tatum passes to the professor. It's up a 3. The rebound by Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Los Angeles. LeBron James on the wing. Williams with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Boston. The shot. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
Here's the professor.
Lakers foul. Russell Westbrook.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
The professor passes to Tatum. It's Williams high post. Here's the professor. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W.
That's the end of the game. Thanks for coming out to support your team.
Frank?
Boy, the team's firing on all cylinders right now. Given that things have come relatively easy up to this point, now, is there any concern about how you'll handle the inevitable adversity, MP?
You know, failure, that's a great teacher.
I take it you've come to test your knowledge in a battle of wits? Be forewarned, I am shrewd, and my trivia. What does Curtis Blow describe as your women stepping out with another man and running off with him to Japan?
Bad news.
No. If these are too hard, maybe we could try letters of the alphabet. Kanye West's breakthrough track Through the Wire was inspired by his experience getting his jaw wired shut after which event?
A car accident.
Absolutely right. Which rapper is responsible for the fast food jingle, I'm Loving It?
McD. Yeah.
No. 1,000 times no. As expected, your knowledge is lacking. At least your failures were entertaining, so you only wasted your own time.
Hey, what's up, MP?
Uka, how you doing, man?
I've been watching your games, man, and I'm really, really impressed.
Yo, I appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you, bro.
You play a team game like I do, and it's most important you keep doing that.
Hey, look, I'm all about setting my teammates up. Whatever I got to do to get that W, you know?
Yeah, look, if you play right, the guys will look up to you. They listen to you, and it gives you more control of the game.
For sure. Look, I hear that.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing. You'll learn that trust, and once you do it, you're going to be a real problem.
I appreciate you, Luka. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Look, I've been handling guys like you since I was a little tyke on the football field, MP. You?